I expect the set to be about 80 to 90 minutes, and it's going to include the hits, obviously, because I play Chillin' with the Papa, play on the basketball, and Weightlifting and Jam in pretty much every show I ever do.
Weightlifting Jam, Weightlifting Jam, Weightlifting Jam, it's a Weightlifting Jam. Living in a weight room with my mom, getting it all I got, doing pull-ups and sit-ups, pushes till I get up to do a little back workout, yeah, about shout out to push the weight out of with me.
Weightlifting Jam is about lifting weights.
It's a weightlifting jam. I think that's all. It's really what it is. Like, and I've never lifted weights to it personally, but I think I would.
Basketball one day, went around the way. Yeah, I met a kid named Big J. He said, "Hey, wanna play?" I said, "Did I play?"
I started playing basketball probably when I was about 11. I was good at basketball until I broke my ankle. Even at one point when I was about 24, I decided to start training really hard to see if I could make it in maybe the CBA or National Basketball Developmental League. And I tried, but I never got as far as a tryout. I realized I wasn't going to be able to do it.
I am just chilling at the Papa. Chilling at the Papa with Michelle. She's making my day go so well. Even when I feel like I'm in hell, I am in heaven from 11 to 7, sometimes 8, 9, or 10. But then again, it could be worse. Could spend all day listening to Matt curse.
I started working at Papa John's in October of 1998. The song idea came from a woman that I worked with named Holly. She was like, you gonna write a song about working at Papa John's sometime called Chillin' with the Papa? So the title kind of came from her, but I sat down and wrote it really probably in about 5 minutes. It was just kind of automatically what I was doing there.
I am just chilling at the Papa.
Mission Man can be like so light and so like kind of like deep and honest and earnest, you know, almost from track to track.
There's one that's called Alyssa, which is just like the song of unrequited love. This woman Alyssa is just like he loves her, and it's like Alyssa, I love you.
You're someone I just can't have. You're something I just can't grab.
And we've all felt that. I mean, I felt that personally. And so like it's easy to mock and be like, oh, well, this is funny. But on some level, I think part of the appeal to Mission Man is I don't just think it's funny. Like I see raw human emotion, someone who's just going for it and putting it on the line. Intro to My Mind has some pretty deep cuts on it about like a song about how his mother has passed away and how much he misses her and how much he loves her. A lot of the record is responding to the death of his mom.
But all I have is memories of being down on my knees, begging God, please, praying that you'd make it through the cancer that inflicted you. Mom, I love you.
My mom has been the biggest influence on my life of anyone.
She was a person who set her mind to goals and would go do them.
She was in her 40s with 4 kids, and she was going to school full-time to get her PhD.
She started her own business.
She had 3 teaching jobs.
She was extremely driven.
Whenever she came home, she was always just happy to see us.
That drive, that dreaming, that ambition, that warmness to her family all helped Gary in his music career because a lot of the same things are required to get the music career.
Playing for a Cure started in 2004. The first event was on September 27, 2004. Because of the best of my memory, that would have been the 10-year anniversary when she passed away. And about 6 months before that, I realized, that was coming up, and I needed something to honor her memory.
Gary approached me about playing for a Cure at the Madison Theater the first time, and it's a really large venue, and he was bringing a lot of great bands on.
Usually I try to do multiple bands to try to get as many people there as possible.
So we came on and did the show.
I spent $1,000 promoting it, and really nobody showed up.
The next year we did it at Madison Theater again.
I spent less and raised more, and I realized that I could reimburse myself with marketing expenses and have that be legitimate, but I decided the point of it was to raise money for the American Cancer Society and to help find a cure for cancer. So instead of reimbursing myself, I donated it all, even though I lost money. I have recently booked the one for this year, which will be October 4th.
First night Gary came out there, the crowd I don't think took him so warmly.
I did it for about 6 weeks and got no response whatsoever. I mean, people would just stare at me blankly. They had no idea what to think.
It was hurting our crowd and hurting our business and taking money out of my pocket.
I decided I'd do it one more time and see what happens. You know, otherwise I'd figure out something else. And that week I did a medley of playing a little basketball, weightlifting jam, and chilling at the Papa. And as soon as I finished the chilling at the Papa, there were 5 people just going crazy, you know, screaming and yelling for more Mission Man. And that's when I decided to keep doing it, and that's when my following built up.
A group of people got him, and they came into the bar, and it became an event.
Sometimes, like, people are completely into it, and sometimes people are, the floor is absolutely clear. Like, it's absolutely clear. Either way, Gary's like 100%.
And he just keeps on doing it because he loves it, because he's passionate about it. He, you know, goes out on tour and he says, like, yeah, I lost money on the tour and I had a great time.
I caught a glimpse of a dream this weekend. I didn't have to hold my breath and speaking. I let it all out with every exhale, looking forward to writing the next tale in the story of my life and the glory of my strife. It started with a stage in Athens. I started a new page with my rapping. I loved everything that happened. There was a pizza delivery guy clapping, and he was laughing at the songs. I was on stage where I feel I belong, and the sight of the road made me strong. The next day I hung out with my brother, just a day to rest and recover, before I went on to New York City to rock the crowd with my ditties. Steve knew every word that I said. He had them all stored in his head. I wasn't dead, I was better off alive. I'm really glad I made the drive. I rested my head now in town. I'm surprised with what I found. In all 3 cities they had heard of me. I don't know how they got word of me. In Charleston they were bobbing their heads because they really felt what I said. Then I drove home and went to bed. I caught a glimpse of a dream.
He'll call me up from somewhere in Florida, say, "Oh, Josh, you know, I just played a show here in Florida. I didn't make any money. I thought I was going to make money. I don't have any money. I don't have any gas. One of my tires is flat." And somehow the next day he's back in Oxford with, you know, $50 and, "Hey, let's go out to Outback and celebrate my successful tour."
I'll turn this glimpse to a dream.
I had a great time at Annabelle's tonight. Started off with some technical difficulties. The mic kind of came loose. I'm not used to running my own sound for most shows. I've never done 2 shows in one night before, and I'm excited about it because I have the energy from this one now. We'll see how that carries over into the next one.